Howdy, y'all. Sword Trader. Welcome back to the channel. And today I am back, but not in black, and we're going to continue my never-ending quest to build the world's biggest empire army. And to do that, we're going to knock out my Northern Artillery Company. So I'm going to paint up 3 cannons. Sadly, they're already built, so you just get to see the painting part. So stick around, and let's continue on my goal to build the world's biggest empire army. So here's what we got. We have 3 cannons, 6 crew, and an engineer. And the left in the pilot's crew is enough to build another half dozen crew. Now, we only need 3 crew per cannon, so that brings a total of 9 crew, so that's going to build 3 more crew. And we also have some bits in there for basing other stuff. Now, let's go get these primed, or rebased, and then ready to rock and roll. I don't know if I'm going to base the cannons yet. I haven't decided if I'm just going to have them on like a square base or just out there on their own. But let's get these painted and get everything started. I'll make my mind up as we go along. So actually building this kit wasn't too bad. I mean, this is a kit from the early 2000s, so it's very simple, not a lot to it. It was actually kind of fun to build, because the last time I touched this kit, I was a teenager. So it's been over a decade and some change. Okay, so I rebased them all. Should be good to go. Now we just got to prime them all and the 3 cannons, and we can rock and roll. So I went to go prime and decided I wanted to range, so I go to prime for the next day or two. So while I pause that, let's work on unboxing and mail time. I got some packages in, a lot of packages. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't even know what one is because I opened it on accident. I thought it was something else. Everything else I have no idea, which scares me a little bit on the inside. So let's fast forward, open these up, and see how much money I have wasted and how far the debt I am in life. Please do me a favor and ignore the messy desk I have. I live in a state of organized chaos. Chaos is a way of life. I'm anti-chaos in the grand scheme of things, except when running my life and how I do everything else. Okay, so let's take a look at what I got. So it starts in top left. So here you can see a bag of spears. I got Graceful Command Squad. Then here, I have 4 Warrior Priests of Sigmar, 2 in good condition, 2 damaged, then 1 Halberdier, Knight Commander thing, I don't know who he is. We have 20 odd Great Swords. We have about 10 Riflemen and a Commander. Then here, we have 41 Archers. These are in terrible condition, they were not assembled correctly. And then we have this bad boy, so let's open this one up. Okie dokie, here they are. Got the crew and it's all primed up. Everything's ready to rock and roll. Took me about a week to wait due to the weather, but that's okay. The troops are going to be the same style as my Norn have been for everything else. The cannons, I'm going to see if I can implement off via the book, which I'll show in a second. And if that works off pretty well, maybe I'll use that same style of paint for a steam tank down the line. So I'm going to go talking about what it said in the book. Well, this is the book right here. I've been doing it a lighter brown, as you can see here, for the wood for most of the time. But the cannons here seem to have a darker brown, so maybe like a Doom Ball style brown. So we'll do a test model, see how well that goes, and then standard Bloodbelcher metal I've been doing, and then gold trim, and then I think she'll be good to go. So let's get it going. Okie dokie. So after building these again in prime, I painted the cannons. The cannons actually made me a little bit nervous because I think I stated earlier, I haven't painted anything this big in a hot minute. I'm usually just painting infantry, so stuff that's not infantry sometimes makes me a wee bit nervous. But I did test cannons, you can kind of see on the right there, and then I went and just copied those two. Honestly, it was not as hard as I thought it would be. I was a little bit nervous, but just doing it, it kind of reminded me of making basically a giant rifle, giant spear, which I know might sound stupid to some people, but that's how I thought of it in my head. And after the cannons were good to go and all done, I then did the infantry. And the infantry, and for them, again, it was really simple. These were mostly already pre-built, so it was just really prime and get it going. The only issue I realized after priming and getting actually to painting them is one of the guys holding the cannonball, his shoulders, I don't know if I wasn't paying attention, because I built some of them so long ago, it was a little higher up, so it doesn't look that good. But honestly, no one's going to notice from the tabletop unless you get up close and personal. You can kind of realize his shoulder's a little slumped up. Then I did the basic painting as I always do, base colors, and slap a wash on them. Right now I'm using the acrylic washes. Specifically, I'm using one from MIG Streaking Grime, which is amazing. They did the standard basing I do for everybody, and then I washed the bases, dry brushed, and added some grass tufts, and that was it, boys and girls, and they were done. And that, gentlemen, is all she wrote. These are done. I'll get some close-ups in a second, but there's probably more I could do. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm a little tired of painting individual models. One day I'll come back and do some touch-ups, but these have been on my desk for like a month now. Between prep for the Nova Open and some other stuff going on in life, I need to get these off my desk and have a new, smaller project on my desk so I can reset my brain. So let's get a close-up shot of these, and we'll call it good. Okay, now the cans are done, let's take a look at them for a second. I think they came out pretty well. Again, I am no professional artist, though I might try to after Nova this year, but I like them. I think they came out good. They're way above tabletop quality, I feel, or slightly above tabletop quality. And I think from a tabletop, they look pretty cool. Like all the details, everything's good. And these are ready to rock and roll. Howdy y'all, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I appreciate you for watching all the way to the end. These came out pretty well. Again, not perfect. I kind of finished them a little bit early. Probably small details like a knockoff, but for the sake of like mental health and just needing a new project, we're going to push these off, maybe come back to them one day. But we're going to do something else different in the next video besides Empire. I need a break from Empire. And then I'll do probably a one-on-one, so one Empire video, one non-Empire video, bouncing back and forth with my other hobbies and projects. Just for my mental health and sanity, because I realize it's important. So, on that note, thank you, dear viewer, for watching. And I will see you all on the flip side. Yee.